Hey, hey everybody. I wanted to come up here and do this reaction video. Weird reaction video. I'm like, what kind of video is this? This man fighting with his wife on TikTok and she got it going live too. I said, I'm gonna do a reaction to this because this is one of the ones that one of my girls in the chat gave me. They wanted me to do a reaction to it, so I was doing a reaction to it. So it's about the young lady who wants a divorce, and she's talking to her husband on camera about getting herself a divorce. So we're just gonna react to it and see how it goes. Let's do the reaction.
Do we accept the fact that I want a divorce and that's it? I don't want to divorce, and I'm not mad about that. I'm not mad about that. But I'm mad about the book that you're ungrateful. But I'm mad about the fact that nothing is ever good enough for you. But I'm mad about the fact that you can't even accept the fact that you got a good ass, not none cheating ass. I don't care about cheating. Yeah, I don't. They don't lie with finances. You want the trouble? That's what you want. No, I don't. How about I don't want no. You want drama?
Wait a minute, hold up. I ain't even seen this video, and I knew it was gonna be something else. Why he back there screaming? Why bro back there screaming like he the female? Why he back there screaming like he the female? Like he the emotional one? Why is it that man always telling us that we the emotional one and he back there screaming? He said, why you don't like a good ass nigga? A nigga don't cheat, don't do this. Is that all you do? Is that all you do? Apparently that's not good enough for her. Because she don't care about whether you cheat or care about whether you just go to work. She cares about you supporting the family. But you back there crashing out. Now, she said, how about not getting no nigga? She don't want nobody. That's messed up. She said she don't want nobody. After all you put her through, she don't want nobody. It's wild. Just listen.
Nah. Do we detect? I'm paying all the bills. The $4,300 bills that we gotta pay every month. Yes, I am. I'm paying them bills. Why? Because to crash out. All you gotta do is accept the fact that I want a divorce, and that's it. I don't want to divorce, and I'm not mad about that. I'm not mad about that. But I'm mad about the book that you're ungrateful. But I'm mad about the fact that nothing is ever good enough for you. But I'm mad about the fact that you can't even accept the fact that you got a good ass, not none cheating ass. I don't care about cheating. Yeah, I don't. They don't lie with finances. You want the trouble? That's what you want. No, I don't. How about I don't want no. Nah. I don't want no drama. I want that's gonna help me financially from beginning to end, not get comfortable throughout the time and then be like, oh, because it's just turn around in 3 months. And then he's like, well, I'm trying. I can't tell you I'm trying. You're gonna be like, what you mean?
What the hell going on? What's going on in the background? Bro, he said, I'm trying. Trying. She's saying you can't be trying. It's too late to be trying. And I get it. It's too late to be trying because the bills is becoming due. You got to try and come up with whatever amount of money is owed in that household. And you ain't got time to do nothing else. See, when you poor, and I'm assuming they in the poor category because you struggling to pay bills. When you poor, you don't have time to do no tricks and no trifling and doing this and trying and all this other stuff. You don't have time to do that. You got to hustle and bustle and make the money. What she's saying is you need to be helping straight up the bat. Not necessarily coming up with all the money, but you need to come up with some of the money and come up with more than half. And maybe he's not coming up with half. He worried about, well, you want to get rid of me because and I'm a good man. What makes you a good man? The only thing that defines a good man is her. You don't get to define what a good man is. And apparently you ain't that good a man. Because a good man, she would keep around a good man. You apparently ain't a good man.
You trying? You be at work every day. How the bills they pay? What you doing? You trying what? If I'm going to work every day, and I'm building a business on the side, how is it that I'm not doing shit? How is it that I'm too comfortable? If I'm still doing something for now, and I'm still working on something for my future, how is that getting too comfortable when I'm doing 2 things at once? He told me I need to do stuff on the side, make faster money, do this, do that, so that way I can subside with my job that I'm doing. But my job pays the bills. I can't go find a side hustle because then I'm gonna burn myself out. So I can't do both. You have more free time than me. The job you work is a come and go. You can pick your hours. I can't do that. Okay, because that's what you chose. You chose that. Yeah, because I need something consistent. I don't need something to tell me when I can get on and get off.
She chose that. What do you mean she chose that? You get to choose the job that you want. You got to choose the job that you want. How is it that you get to choose the job you want, but she can't choose the job that she wants? The whole point is you're making it seem as though you're doing your absolute best and you're on the side doing a side job, but you're not making enough money. You don't get to do a side job until you can cover the bills that you got. You can't cover the bills you got. You can't be doing no side job. You got to be working 2 jobs. 2 jobs. If you don't pay enough money or you don't bring enough money in, you got to work 2 jobs. It is what it is. Y'all men say y'all hustlers. You men say y'all providers. You need to get your ass out there and get 2 jobs. I know people who have worked 2 jobs for years and years and years and years. That's what you got to do, bro. But you can't be over here trying to play on a job. She said you could pick and choose your hours. No, you need a job. You need a job that you can't pick and choose your hours. You go to work 9 to 5. That's it.
And then all of this, like you have a cap. I don't have a cap. To crash out. All you got to do is accept the fact that I want a divorce, and that's it. I don't want to divorce. I'm not mad about that. I'm not mad about that. What I'm mad about is the fucking true ungrateful. What I'm mad about is the fact that nothing is ever good enough for you. What I'm mad about is the fact that you can't even accept the fact that you got good ass, not good cheating ass. I don't care about cheating. Yeah, I don't. They don't lie with finances. You want the drama? That's what you want. No, I don't. How about I don't want no. Nah. I don't want no drama. I want that's not that's gonna help me financially.
See, this whole video is about the fact that he's the emotional one and she wants to get this divorce from this man. I picked this short video simply because the first minute or two is exactly what you need to hear. He's emotional because he feels like he has done everything he can to make this marriage work. But if you ask her, she has done all the work. She has paid all the bills. She's the one that doesn't have a choice about what she has to do. When bills come in and bills are like $4,000, $5,000 or whatever, it don't matter whether you trying to try to get a job over here. It don't matter whether you're trying. You can't be trying. It's got to be there because ain't nobody there to help you. She's saying, I'm doing everything. He can't pay the bills. He can't pay the bill. I'm sure if he was doing everything he needed to do, held everything down, she wouldn't have a problem. But there's more in the making than just this. This has been brewing because this is a consistent, constant lagging in financial support. Ain't no woman walking out no door if you just lost your job. You just lost your job 6 months ago. Ain't no woman walking out the door if you just lost your job. There's other things that are going on. That's why I say women don't just leave. Women just don't leave marriages just like that. She's done, bro. She's checked out. Look at her face. Her face is, I'm not doing this with you no more. I've tried and tried to be the wife that you wanted me to be. I'm not doing this anymore. The whole point is she has told him before. He's crashing out. He don't care. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. Yes, you do, because you're the one that's emotional. She's the one. See, when a woman gets like this and a woman is cold and she's shut down in the relationship and she's telling you it's over, what it means is I've already grieved the relationship. She's already grieved the end of this relationship. So she has no emotion whatsoever. He is just starting to get the fact that she just asked him for a divorce. She has already had a divorce, gotten a divorce, filed the paperwork, moved on. She's already did that. She's already did that in her head before she even asked you for a divorce. That's why it looks as though she doesn't care. It's not a matter of not caring. It's a matter of I've already accepted 6 months down the line that I was already done. That's why she's recording. Okay. And I see a lot of people on the internet. Just before this, I was listening. A lot of people on the internet, oh, she cold, bro. And I was going to react to the Anton Daniels video, but he said everything correct. Anton Daniels, when he reacted to his, that was a very good reaction. He said most likely the same stuff as I was saying. She's already moved on. She's already did the autopsy of the relationship. That's before. Most women have already talked to themselves. Most women have already had a conversation with themselves. Most women have already said, okay, I need to go to him and say this, and this. She's already made up her mind. But this is something that's ongoing. The relationship has been spiraling for a minute. He's just catching up. He's just being informed that the relationship is over. She's known 6 months ago. And I said, okay, this is why he's so emotional, because he's just hearing about it now. They have children. She's accepted all of these things. I don't care whether you're a good man or you're not a good man. You may be a good man, but you're not a good provider, like you said you were going to be. And she said, when I have to pay the bills myself, what do I need you for if you can't help me in any way and you don't see that I need help? When I'm struggling, when I need help, I ask you to help and you didn't help. So therefore, the autopsy on this marriage is dead. The autopsy on this marriage is over. The man, just now finding out, is the emotional one. He's not out of work. He's working like Uber. So he's working when he feels like working. And he's trying to do a business on the side. And I'm saying to him, you can't do a business on the side. Those $5,000 worth of bills keep coming in, regardless of whether you do Uber, regardless of whether you are starting a business on the side. These $4,000 worth of bills are still coming in, she say. I need help with the $4,000 bills. And then you worry about starting a business. You worry about doing something else. You start worry about being an entrepreneur some other time. Right now, we got bills we got to pay, and we got a kid in the back talking. So, not saying he brought this on himself, but to a certain extent you did. Are you solid? Are you standing on solid ground when we're supposed to be married? This is an example of safety, stability. He has a job, but she doesn't feel comfortable. She doesn't feel safe. She doesn't feel stable. And if I'm going to feel unstable, I'm going to feel unstable on my own instead of having a man. Basically, at this particular point, I'm taking care of you like you're my kid. And no woman wants to feel like she's taking care of a man or he's a part of her family. He's one of her kids. And no man should want to feel that way. He'll figure it out. He needs to figure it out if he wants to get another wife. No woman wants to take care of a man. No woman on this planet wants to take care of a man. And you should act accordingly. Move accordingly. Next time he gets a wife, next time he gets a woman, he'll figure it out. Next time she gets married, she knows exactly what she wants and what she won't accept. And what she won't accept is a man who's not going to pay the bills, help her pay the bills. And it is what it is. Dude crashing out. He crashing out. That's an epic fail. That's an epic fail.